Welcome to the Municipality of North Perth's proposed 2022 budget virtual engagement session. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, we are unable to hold our usual in-person budget open house. We have adapted our proposed budget information into a virtual presentation. Presenting the proposed 2022 budget today is Vice Chair Leanne Andreessen and myself, Alan Rothwell, Budget Chair. The beginning of the presentation will review some budget basics and the municipality's budget process. We will then discuss the proposed operating budget, as well as highlight some of the key capital projects planned for this year. We will wrap up the presentation by giving you the big picture and an invitation on how you can provide your feedback or questions. The municipality's annual budget is made up of the operating budget and capital budget. The operating budget covers the day-to-day needs of the municipality. This budget helps maintain our current levels of service to our ratepayers. Examples of items included in the operating budget are snow plowing, parks and recreation maintenance, fire and police services, as well as administrative costs. In comparison, the capital budget covers one-time projects which service as an investment in our community's future and benefit the overall community. Examples of items included in the capital budget are estimated costs for new buildings or building renovations and construction or upgrades to roads and bridges. Budget basics. There are multiple revenue sources that support the municipality's budget. In addition to property taxes, the municipality also funds our budget through development charges, user fees or cost recovery, reserve funding, grants, financing, and donations. Budget basics, slide 4. When you review your North Perth tax bill, it includes taxes levied by North Perth, the County of Perth, and our local school boards. For example, for every residential tax dollar received in 2022, approximately 61 cents will be kept by North Perth, approximately 21 cents will be transferred to the County of Perth, and 18 cents will be transferred to local school boards. Some services provided by Perth County that are supported by residents' tax dollars include paramedic services, social services, planning, and maintenance of county roads and infrastructure. To calculate your tax bill, the tax rate set for your property class is applied to the assessed value of your property as determined by the Municipal Property Assessment Corporation, or MPAC. Also included on your tax bill are special charges, such as those for your garbage wheelie bin, the Listowel Business Improvement Association levy, and the Stormwater Management Area rate if you live or operate within parts of the Listowel ward and the surrounding fringe area.
Slide 5, the budget process. On the slide is an outline of the annual budget process that staff and the budget committee work through. The process begins with a public survey to collect input from members of the public, followed by the budgeting visioning session, where the survey results are presented and council members provide their vision of what the budget should include. Next are a series of budget committee meetings where department heads present their proposed operating and capital budgets to the budget committee to discuss and direct. Before the final proposed budget is presented to council for adoption, a budget open house or this virtual presentation is held to collect public feedback on the proposed budget. Slide 6, 2022 operating budget. This slide displays a summary of the proposed 2022 operating budget. As you can see, the proposed 2022 operating budget totals approximately $16.7 million. The pie chart shows how this amount is allocated amongst the various municipal service areas. Remember, the operating budget covers the day-to-day services and expenses of the municipality. Slide 7, Administrative Capital. Next, we're going to highlight some of the proposed capital projects for 2022, starting with the Administration Department. The Binning Street Area Master Plan is a project proposed for the 2022 capital budget. Council has directed staff to develop a plan for the municipally owned land west of the Steve Kerr Memorial Complex. This plan will include future land use options and a preliminary servicing plan. The 2022 administration capital budget also includes potential strategic initiative projects that may occur in 2022, including affordable housing initiatives, climate change, and North Perth Agriculture Excellence Strategy Plan. While not assigned a dollar value, these projects could begin in 2022, which would result in a budget amendment. Slide 8, Finance Capital. A key project for the Finance Department in 2022 will be the implementation of new budgeting software. This project was approved in the 2020 budget. The software will provide a multi-year financial forecast and provide Council with the projected information necessary to level out tax levy increases over time to meet the replacement and addition of municipal assets. We are excited to use the new software during the 2022 budget process.
Slide 9, Information Technology Capital. A key project for the IT department in 2022 will be the Information Technology Communication Building. Communication equipment is currently stored in the base of the water tower in Listowel, which is becoming overcrowded and causing safety concerns. Slide 10, Information Technology Capital. In addition to regular maintenance and upkeep of equipment, the IT department recently upgraded all 9 of the public access computers at the public libraries and are always ensuring our copier technology is updated and ready for staff to use. Slide 11, Programs Department Operations. With no proposed capital projects slated for the 2022 budget, the Programs Department continues to focus on their daily operations, overseeing childcare services as well as programs for recreation, aquatic, youth, adult, and seniors, as well as offering community programs and events. The Programs Department is anticipating a return to more in-person programming options in 2022. Slide 12, the Programs Department Operations. A partnership was established between the Programs Department and Gateway Center for Excellence in Rural Health to offer social connection programs for North Perth seniors or rural citizens. To date, the Lonely No More program has had a tremendous impact on older adults in North Perth. Slide 13, 2021 completed capital projects for the Fire Department. A carryover budget item in 2021, following delays in the building and delivery process due to COVID-19, all scheduled fire apparatus replacements have now occurred at the North Perth Fire Department. Slide 14. Completed capital projects for the fire department. In 2021, new pumpers arrived for both the Atwood and Moncton fire stations. Slide 15, fire capital. Installed at the time of the construction of the Listowel Fire Station 11 years ago, the existing sign is no longer as functional as it once was. The proposed electronic sign will allow the fire department to provide enhanced messaging, including graphics and text, as part of the legislative requirement to provide a public education program in North Perth. Slide 16, wastewater treatment plant capital. A key project for the Environmental Services Wastewater Division is the installation of the Headworks ceiling fan system and the wastewater treatment plant. The installation of 2 large ceiling fans will allow mixing of air in all parts of the building, alleviating hydrogen sulfide concentration buildup issues currently being experienced within the building. Slide 17, water capital. The water department is planning the installation of new water meters to the municipality's 3,900 water customers in 2022. To date, over 60% of current water meters have reached or surpassed their useful life. The replacement program is important because as water meters age, their readings become less accurate. As well, new automated meter reading system technology allows competitive pricing for water meters, which over time result in substantial savings for the municipality.
Slide 18, roads capital. The asphalt resurfacing program is an annual program included in the Public Works capital budget. The roads being proposed in 2022 for resurfacing and preservation are all listed here. Slide 19. The Public Works budget also addressed sidewalk repair and maintenance. This includes both the continuous replacement of sections of walkways as well as new walkway areas needed for pedestrians within North Perth. The total cost for 2022 asphalt resurfacing is $1,096,000, and we will be funded through reserves. Slide 20. An important project for the Roads Department this year will be the replacement of the Davidson Bridge in Listowel. Realignment will occur during construction replacement, which will allow for improved vehicle and people traffic flow in this area. Slide 21. The design of the proposed bypass is also slated to begin in 2022. A potential truck and traffic bypass has been evaluated and will be presented for review in 2022. It is really important to note that this is the early stages of the bypass design and consideration. 2022 costs include consulting, assessments, and investigation. Slide 22. The Listowel Memorial Park Pavilion is seeing some wear and tear on the concrete pad. Cracks and deterioration are becoming a safety concern and will be repaired in 2022. Slide 23. A grant application has been submitted to assist with costs of this project, as the total project cost is $58,000. Slide 24. With more and more regular users of the G2G trail, the 2022 budget includes creation of a campsite to provide trail users an overnight rest area. This project will be completed in phases. Phase 1 will be the creation of the campsite and the second phase, to be completed in 2023, which includes upgrades to the Elma Logan Recreation Complex Pavilion, including showers, charging stations, and kitchen amenities. Slide 25, Facilities Capital. Another project for the Facilities Department is the continuation of the wayfinding sign program at municipally maintained cemetery and park locations. There will be 5 new signs added in 2022 for a total project cost of $25,000.
Slide 26, Facilities Capital. Approximately 10 years ago, some of the light standards at the Moncton Ballpark were replaced. In 2022, the Facilities Department intends to replace the infield light standards. Additionally, in an attempt to provide better light quality and improve energy efficiency, all light fixtures on all standards at the ballpark will be replaced with LED lighting. Slide 27, Combined Expenditures. When the proposed 2022 operating and capital expenditures are combined, total expenditures for 2022 are approximately $50.5 million. This pie chart shows a breakdown of combined operating and capital expenditures by municipal services area. Slide 28, Combined Funding. Provincial legislation states that money coming into a municipality must equal money going out. Therefore, each budget adopted by council must be balanced. This pie chart shows the total combined operating and capital funding for 2022, including the percentage of funding from each municipal revenue source. As you can see, the total funding for 2022 is equal to the total expenditures for 2022 based or as discussed on the previous slide. Property taxes, user fees or cost recovery, and reserve funding are the main municipal revenue sources that fund expenditures. Slide 29. User fee changes. During the 2021 budget process, Council requested a plan on how the solid waste budget could become a complete user fee-based system. In order to continue to be a complete user-based fee system, there is a slight increase in landfill tipping fees as well as a slight increase in wheelie bin fees. Depending on the size of your wheelie bin for garbage, you will see a $2 to $5 yearly increase in 2022. Slide 30, Tax Impact. We have included a lot of information in this budget presentation, and we recognize it can be difficult to figure out how this information impacts you as a property owner in the municipality of North Perth. To help, we have put together this example of the 2022 property tax impact on different property classes per $100,000 in assessment in comparison to 2021. Properties located in listable and the fringe area also have a stormwater management area rate included on their tax bill. The difference per property class for 2022 compared to 2021 is also reflected on this slide. Slide 31. We would like to thank you for participating in our virtual budget public consultation. Now that you have learned more about the proposed 2022 budget, we want your feedback and questions. There are a few ways that you can provide your feedback. Visit yoursaynorthperth.ca and fill out the budget feedback form. We will be collecting feedback through this form until 12 noon on Wednesday, March 2nd. Feedback or questions can also be mailed to budget@northperth.ca or phoned in to 519-291-2950. On behalf of Council, Budget Vice Chair Andreessen, staff, and myself, Councillor Alan Rothwell, we thank you for your time and interest in our proposed 2022 budget. Thank you.